Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new here, my name is Amanda. I'm a mom of 6 kids. My oldest is, this is the last few weeks that I can say it, but she's 16. She will be 17 in approximately 15 days. So I don't know how I'm old enough to have a 17-year-old, but alas, here I am. So I am doing something different for the month of January. I am going to do like a pantry challenge, which I know I've watched a lot of videos of the 3 Rivers. She does like a challenge in January. So I'm kind of doing something like that, but I wasn't invited to participate in that because I'm a small channel. She doesn't know me. It's okay. But anyways, so I went a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was even last week. I don't remember exactly when. It was either last week or the week before. The weeks are like melding together at this point in time. And I went and picked up half of a hog to put in our freezer. And then like 3 or 4 weeks prior to that, I had just picked up a half a beef. So my freezers are slap full. And I realistically, I want to do like Canuary. I know a lot of people do Canuary in January. And so like I have a lot of things that I would love to can up out of my freezers, like to get like some ground beef and other things, just to get things out of my freezers, but also get it shelf stable and also help for those nights where I forget to lay out meat, or I just need something quick and easy. So I'm thinking about dabbling in that in January too. But we also just, December financially was kind of hard for us, but not at the same time. Like so I had mentioned in an earlier video that my husband had gotten a new job and it wasn't working out very well. And pretty quickly we realized that they were not paying him for the hours that he was working. And my husband is very meticulous at keeping records. And so like we immediately brought this to their attention, like, hey, there's a big discrepancy here. And so like it looks like a nice paycheck, but he's not getting any of his overtime and whatnot. And so like the job was meant to be a pay raise, and with what they were paying him, it actually ended up being a pay reduction. And so it had finally gotten to a point where they were completely unwilling to fix this after like several weeks of us saying like, what is going on? And so my husband actually had found a new job. And because we were like, we can't do this. Like he was he was getting shorted almost 20 or more hours every single pay period. And we're like, we can't give that time away for free. We are a large family. Like we need you to be home more than you are. And like with what you're getting paid, like the hourly is almost minimum wage. It was ridiculous. And so, so he actually quit his job the week before Christmas. And we knew that his new job would start January 5th. And so we made the calculated decision. We had groceries bought for the month. We had Christmas already under the tree. Our bills were all paid. And we were just like, you know, because it became like a liability issue almost, of like worrying like what they were going to do that could hurt his commercial driver's license. And like just, you just don't know what people are going to do. And so we just felt it safer for him to just come home. So he's been home for, this is the 3rd week that he's been home. He starts his new job next week. And so because of that, our budget kind of needs a reset going into January. And so I want to lower our grocery budget and do a pantry challenge, because I do have basically a grocery store in my basement where I have a nice stock of things that we can cook from, and I have full freezers. So I went to Aldi today with the intention of I went for one big reason is that tomorrow is New Year's Eve, and friends of ours from church are having a New Year's Eve party, and most of our youth group will probably be there, and a lot of people from our church will be there. And so I decided I wanted to do a charcuterie board because my husband loves charcuterie boards, and it's just really hard to get like a charcuterie board made for him. So like this is like the one time of year that I can like guarantee him a good charcuterie board. So I needed to go to Aldi because Aldi honestly has the best charcuterie board stuff. And then I spent probably about $100 on charcuterie board stuff, to be completely honest. But I knew that it was enough that I could make another charcuterie board left here at home that he can eat for New Year's Day and kind of snack on for the rest of this week, because he loves to just snack on it. So it was fine. And so then, so my total was $360. So I spent about $260 on groceries for January. My goal is to stay under $400 for the month of January. And the only things that I tried to get when I went there today was like milk and fresh stuff and like a few things that we needed for like lunches. And a few pantry things that I knew I was running low on. So overall, I feel pretty good about what I needed to do. I am not taking the charcuterie stuff out of my grocery budget because it's a special event thing. So with that being said, that was almost 7 minutes of qualifying. So if you're still here, thanks. Let's get into it. Okay, we'll start down here with kind of the not so fun stuff. So this is stuff that I do buy every month. Hopefully this year, when we start our garden, I will be able to grow potatoes and onions for next year. But I did not have a garden because we just moved to our house. So about 3 bags of onions and 30 pounds of potatoes. I go through probably 40 or 50 pounds of potatoes. But these looked like they had a little bit of moisture in the bag, so I wanted to just kind of keep it safe and just get 3. And then in a week or two, when I go back for more milk, I will get more potatoes. We have not been buying as many bananas lately as usual because they just haven't been getting eaten. So this is like a day's worth of bananas. So that's all I got, just kind of as something nice to have. I got 3 gallons of milk. I probably should have gotten more, but I'm hoping that the place that we get raw milk from will be able to start selling raw milk again here shortly. They're waiting on, so in Illinois, they have to pass 4 consecutive testing cycles to like show that the bacteria that had showed up in the milk, it was the bacteria that like caused diarrhea. It was very common. It was okay. But in Illinois, they have to pass 4 tests before they can get their raw milk license reinstated. So, in which we've been buying raw milk from them for years. And this is the first incident they've ever had. So, I'm not that concerned. Okay, iceberg lettuce for some salads and whatnot. If you have chickens, you know what time of year it is. It's the time that chicken owners have to buy eggs. So I bought some eggs. Normally I would have gotten like pastured eggs, but again, I'm trying to be on a budget this month, a stricter budget. I got some vinegar because I sat up until 11 o'clock last night on TikTok, not even gonna lie, watching videos on how to make homemade Chinese food. like make Chinese food like at a Chinese food restaurant. I watch so many videos because I'm trying to find ways to make the things that we like to eat out at home so that we can control the ingredients a little bit better and just try to save some money. What chocolate did you get into? Did you eat a cake pop? Okay, that's why they wanted a cake pop. Okay. Anyways, I was saying, I watched a bunch of TikToks on how to make Chinese food. I was going to go into Walmart and get a few things that I needed to make said Chinese food, but taking 5 kids into Aldi, I was like ready to go home. So, I'm just going to place a pickup order. And I'm just going to place a pickup order that we'll pick up later in the week. Okay. So that being said, I needed vinegar for that. Okay, and then I also watched some recipes on how to make a really good like Mexican style rice, like the restaurants. So I needed tomato sauce for that. So I got 6 of those. And then I got 4 boxes of granola bars. I like to just keep these on hand for Sunday mornings. Just something quick that we can have for the kids as we walk out the door, and a piece of fruit. Grapes, those will be gone by the end of the day. And then I usually get these cake pops for my kids as we're done at the grocery store, because I can get 4 of the cake pops at Aldi for the price. Why will this not focus? 4 cake pops at Aldi for the price of 1 cake pop at Starbucks. I didn't even go to Starbucks today. Who am I? Anyways, okay. 2 things of Swiss cheese. This is for Nikolai. He's the only person who eats it. We had some gnocchi in the basement, and I made like chicken pot pie gnocchi soup at Emilynn, and everybody like loved it. And so the gnocchi at Aldi is so cheap. It's like $1.95, whereas the one at Walmart is like almost $4. So I went ahead and got 4 of those so we could make a couple of soups this month. Yes, I know that I could make my own gnocchi. I probably will. But for now, for $2, done. I bought these hash browns. I've bought these hash browns on and off over the years. But my kids really like them for like breakfast. They had their friends over for a brunch on Christmas Eve. And I put these in the oven and they just loved them. Like they literally like devoured them. 3 things of turkey for sandwiches. I knew that I still had some cheese from last month, but I went ahead and grabbed an extra bag just in case. Emilynn is going to make a like candy cane croquembêche, and she needs mascarpone cheese for that. So they had that at Aldi today, so we got that. She's going to take that. It's like a peppermint one. She's going to make that for the New Year's Eve party tomorrow. 2 things of yogurt. Josh begged that I would get the strawberry applesauce, so I got some. I got these meatballs because I'm also going to take barbecue meatballs for the New Year's Eve party. And then I got 2 bags of chicken fries just to throw in my freezer as like a quick, easy lunch. 2 of these butters. I love these. So I get stick butter for baking and whatnot. I love to keep this on hand for toast. It's just so much better. And then I got these for Brackston and the kids to eat. And then I made chicken cutlets for the first time like last week. And they were so darn good that I got some more breadcrumbs to make more chicken cutlets this month. I got like 4 packs of broccoli because I want to make beef and broccoli, chicken and broccoli, and General Tso's chicken because that's what we usually order from Chinese. So I got so much broccoli. And then I got green peppers for various soups and whatnot. And then I got 2 bags of the mini avocados. I have just been craving, like when I make a turkey sandwich, I want avocado on it so bad. And I have not had any avocado. So I got 2 bags of avocados because those will keep in the fridge for a long time. 2 things of blueberries. Again, I didn't get, like a lot of this fruit will just be for the next couple of days for fresh snacking. And then I got 3 of these small tortillas. I love these because these are made in Chicago, and the Aldi in my hometown does not carry this brand, but the Aldi that I go to in my new town, like closer to me, does, and these taste so good. So I got the small taco size ones, and then I got the fajita size. I got some ginger for Chinese food. And then 2 of the sun-dried tomato wraps. Brackston loves wraps, and so does Nikolai, so I get those. And then I got some pretzels. And then I got 3 family packs of chicken breasts because I need them for like chicken cutlets and then Chinese food and whatnot. And I'm going to have to find somewhere to put these, but I needed chicken for this month. Okay, everything else is literally for my charcuterie board. So let's go through that. I got 2 things of garlic summer sausage. I got these really cute spreads. It's got like fig and honey, apple and date balsamic, spiced cranberry and cherry and rosemary. Like those sound super yummy. And then I got a variety of goat cheese. My husband loves goat cheese. So I got honey, 2 of the garlic and herb, and then I got this blueberry and vanilla one, which is super fun. And then I got some cheese curds, some Gloucester cheese with green onion and chive. I got these turkey sausage bites, artichoke hearts. I got some figs to put on there. Sharp cheddar cheese cubes, some Gouda cheese cubes, jalapeno Havarti. I don't like, I know it's bad to say, but like when I go and shop for a charcuterie board, I literally think about Brackston and what he would like, not what the whole crowd would like. I know that's probably bad. I probably should think of everybody else, but I got some spicy salami, and then I got these garlic and herb nuts, the honey roasted nuts. I also got some mild Irish cheddar cheese. Okay, so then I got this other salami pack. It's got black pepper, herbs and spices, and classic. Emilynn's gonna make like roses out of them somehow. So then I got pickles, and I got jalapeno stuffed olives, feta cheese stuffed olives, red chili crackers, sea salt and pepper crackers, and then I got this other cracker variety pack, and then these brioche toasts. And then I got some bagel, everything bagel seasoning sounded fun. And then I got these puff pastry crackers. And that's it for the charcuterie board. And then I also got 4 bags of apples. So that's it. So like I said, for my running total for January right now, I feel comfortable in saying that it was about $250 for what I bought on this grocery haul. But my total was $360 because I'm feeling very confident that at least $100 was spent on this charcuterie board. So that's that. So I will have more than one grocery haul this month. I will have another one in the middle of the month, where I will probably stock up on more potatoes, more milk, more eggs, and maybe more like lunch meat and yogurt. Maybe, we'll see. And then I'm gonna do a few what's for dinners, and then if I end up deciding to do January, I'll make videos about that too. So if you are not following me on Instagram, I'll put my handle down below. I put more like day-to-day content in my stories and whatnot, and share recipes. And yeah, if you like this video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you like this type of content. It just helps the algorithm put me out to people who like me. So with that being said, guys, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a great New Year. Until next time.